everyone up there in the gaming land. You are on the channel Dreamer, and I'm coming back with another video about gaming news. Gaming community was amazed with a lot of good news in the past few days. In this video, you will find out who's gonna defend Gotham instead of Batman, why no one was surprised with the new trailer of Call of Duty, how Apple is putting pressure on the Epic Games. In short, we will take a look to the hottest news that happened in the last week. And before we go into that, can I ask you for a huge favor? If you like what I'm doing here, can you leave a subscribe and a like? That will help me a lot in the YouTube horror. It looks like someone is overconfident in his potential, and that someone is Epic Games, because Apple decided to show to Epics who is here a mega corporation and who is just a shooter developer for school kids. They announced that this Friday, 28 August, they will block every iOS and macOS Epic Game account. This means that all the projects on Unreal Engine for Apple devices will have no support, and it doesn't matter how many existing games or future games will not appear on Apple devices. War, it means war. And here Epic Games evidently started to get nervous, because in the court immediately it was said another appeal on Apple. Like what? You cannot do that. Monopoly, a huge hit on the whole industry. But it looks like the lawyers of big corporation are ready for the war. In meantime, they reminded, in order to cancel all the conflict, Epic should stop playing fire games, take out from Fortnite direct payments, and everyone will be cool. Anyway, Epic don't want to give up, because 2 days ago it was a tournament in the game where one of the prizes was the skin of Apple head guy from the parody clip. But to be serious, now Epic looks like don't have a good plan of action and serious advantages, except the hype and the convention people support. The Vampire Masquerade is falling straight to the hell. In the last video, I said about the delay of Bloodlines 2, but here comes the turnover, cause couple days ago, it was announced that Studio Paradox fired the main scriptwriter of the project, Brian Mitsoda, that one who wrote the original scenario of Bloodlines and who made a huge work for the sequel development. More than this, Mitsoda said that he was fired in July and didn't even have a concrete reason. He is very disappointed and angry with the studio. Besides Mitsoda, it was fired the creative director Key Klani. Here comes the question to the Paradox. What the heck, guys? Do you even want this game out? Activision showed the trailer of new Call of Duty. From the trailer and poster, it's known that the new game is assigned to Black Ops series and it's called Call of Duty Cold War. The key art contains propaganda from Cold War time. The full presentation will be on 26 August. Scenario will be around an undercover agent with codename Perseus who was infiltrated in the West structures to help Soviet Union to beat USA in the arms race. Game has an official motto, know your history or be doomed to repeat it. The release date is expected at the end of the year and is developed by Raven Software and Treyarch on the all actual platforms. This didn't surprise anyone cause about existence of the game was known like half a year ago. Plus a lot of elements from the new game were introduced in Call of Duty Warzone. The fans of GTA series was thinking about the fact that the wait between the GTA 5 and 6 will be a long one, but they didn't suspect to be that long. And because of this, I think a lot of fans got nervous and are aware about the new part. They have to be aware because from the informations we know, a lot of important crew members left Rockstars, and last week it was announced that also Laszlo Jones left studio after 20 years. Jones was not only the producer and writer of the series, but also he was leading the radio station and writing the dialogues. These aware people, and because of the popularity of GTA Online, the next part is a must to be. Also, it's known that GTA has now the rights for online site, GTA Vice City Online.com, and this made the fans to make a lot of predictions, like the thing that the next game will be a remake of Vice City. The fact that they have their own site make us to think that they will have a new project concentrated on multiplayer online part. There's a lot of rumors and thoughts, but unfortunately nothing clear about the new game. What is your opinion about this? Tell me down below in the comments. DC fandom event show a lot of great stuff, but we will stick to the part where it was presented the new games. Gotham Knights, the new game from the studio that is related to the Batman universe. The thing is that the game doesn't have Batman in the name, because it's 100% sure that Batman will not be part of the game. According to the story and trailer, Batman died and he left Gotham to be defended by his students. Game is gonna be cooperative action role-play game. The new defenders of Gotham now are Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Red Hood. And this, my friend, is awesome, having 4 heroes at the same time. The weird part is that the cooperation is just between 2 characters, not all of them, with the possibility to change between them if you play single player. It has to be mentioned the fact that the game is not acquired to the series of Batman Arkham Knight. The story tells us that Batman left the path of Gotham to his Bat family, and you will have to become from a beginner hero to a master of profession. The game has new combat system and every character has unique abilities. Enemies has now the bar of life and levels. Game also bring us bosses and one of them is Mr. Freezy. This game is developed couple years and 2021 bring the release date of developers' work. The other game presented by Warner Bros. Seems more funny, but it's same cooperative action role-play game, and here you will play for the bad guys. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the new game from Rocksteady. Here we didn't show the gameplay, but we know that the main aim of the squad is Superman, and the random enemies during the game will be Brainiac minions. The squad will be Boomerang, Shark King, Harley Goddamn Queen, and Deadshot. They will have hard days against Justice League. Well, waiting for a gameplay reveal. How many of you remember a game named Prince of Persia? Well, this is for you, because we have information about new Prince of Persia. Well, it took a while to be honest, and it's strange that this legendary series of games doesn't have a new part, and maybe will not have it. The thing is, on a website from Guatemala Max Store that sells games appeared a page with Prince of Persia remake that is on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch platforms, with the price and date of delivery, November 2020. As a proof is an art that doesn't give too much confidence because he appeared in Reddit on March and it's looking so-so. If the game exists for real, we will have a reveal really soon. Until then, let's pray for Prince of Persia. Company Crytek announced that the day of release Crysis Remastered on PC, PS4 and Xbox One will be 18 September. The version for PC will not be available on Steam, just on Epic Games Store. Developers also say that the remaster will have high quality texture and graphic for the current platforms, with HDR support with improved effects. In the trailer, it's compared the old game with the new one. Studio Game Science announced single-player role action, Black Myth Wukong. The basement of the game is fantasy romance Travel to the West, about monks travel Suzanne on the Silk Road to India for Buddhist sutras. The story will be showed from the point of view of the Monkey King, his travel companion that has in his arsenal 72 different abilities. In the trailer, the king fights with enemy and in the end with the bosses. His main arm is a pole. He beautifully kills enemies and he has really elegant moves in the fighting process, and if is necessary he appeals to magic and abilities. The video shows amazing graphic of the game, but still developers say that the game is not ready yet and they need to improve some more stuff. The game will be available for all platforms. These are all the news for today. If you made it till this part of the video, you are the most amazing person in this world. Thank you for your attention and subscribe to DreamerLetsPlay to be updated with all the news in the gaming industry.